Imagine this. You're sitting in your office. Someone walks in and offers you a deal. It sounds small, almost unimportant. A struggling startup asking you to buy them. Price? Just $50 million. You look at them, smile, and say, "No thanks." Now pause for a second. What if I told you that same company would later be worth hundreds of billions, and your company? Gone. Completely erased. That's exactly what happened to Blockbuster when they rejected Netflix. Let's go back to a time you probably remember. Friday evening. You finish your week and think, let's watch a movie. But instead of opening an app, you had to get up, go outside, and visit a store. Rows and rows of DVDs, bright lights, families walking around. That was the world of Blockbuster. At its peak, Blockbuster had over 9,000 stores worldwide, millions of customers. It wasn't just a store, it was a routine. Now, think about this. You pick a movie, go home, watch it, and then suddenly remember, you forgot to return it. Late fees. Small amount, but annoying. Everyone hated it. But Blockbuster didn't care, because they were winning. They were the king. And when you're winning, you don't feel the need to change. But somewhere else, a small idea was quietly growing. In the late 1990s, a man named Reed Hastings had a frustrating experience. He returned a movie late and got charged a fee. Not huge, but enough to annoy him. Now, think like a human for a second. Sometimes the biggest ideas come from small frustrations. That one moment made him think, what if renting movies was easier? No late fees, no pressure, just convenience. That idea became Netflix. At first, it wasn't streaming. It was simple. You order a DVD online, it arrives at your home, you watch and return it. No deadlines, no stress. Sounds normal today, but back then, it was different. And slowly, people started liking it. But Netflix was still small, struggling, trying to survive. So, in the year 2000, Reed Hastings made a decision. He approached Blockbuster, offered them a deal. Buy Netflix for $50 million. Now imagine that moment. The biggest company in the industry being offered a small startup. Blockbuster looked at Netflix and laughed. They didn't see the future. They saw a tiny company with no power, and they said no. That one decision changed everything. After that moment, the paths completely changed. Netflix kept evolving. They improved their service, focused on customer comfort, removed pain points. And then came the biggest shift: streaming. No DVDs, no waiting. Just click and watch. Meanwhile, Blockbuster stayed the same. Stores, late fees, old system. They tried to react later, but it was too late. Customers had already moved on. And here's the reality. People don't stay loyal to companies. They stay loyal to convenience. By 2010, Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy. The giant was gone. And Netflix? It became one of the biggest entertainment companies in the world. And when you think about it, this story feels very human. Because how many times do we ignore something small, thinking it doesn't matter? That's exactly what Blockbuster did. They didn't lose to Netflix overnight. They lost one decision at a time. So next time you ignore a small idea, just ask yourself, what if this is the one? If you felt this story, hit that like button. And if you want more real stories like this, stories that show how small decisions change everything, make sure you subscribe, because the next one might hit even harder.